조선의 빛과 그늘 모두 그대의 발길 따라 가리라. 늘 그대 옆에 춤추는 꽃잎 바람에 실려와 노래 부르네. 조선의 기운 그와 함께 흐름의 동반자로 걸음을 잇네. 외인의 동반자로 걸음을 잇네. 외인아 외인아 달빛 아래 춤추는 그림자를 보아라. 오랜 꿈과 이야기 그대 손길에 닿을 때까지. 천년의 시간이 흘러가도 그대의 이야기 남겨지리. 영원한 조선의 외인이여. 우리의 가슴 속에 전해진 노래여. 외인아 외인아 별빛 내린 조용한 밤 가득 물들여라. 시간을 건너온 그대 이 땅의 이야기를 전하리라. 시간을 건너온 그대 이 땅의 이야기를 전하리라. 외인아.
Okay, welcome everyone. So glad you could join us. And D-Gen, I know you're probably not here right now, but I hope you have a good time. Jen, welcome. So glad you could join us. Welcome, frickin' frickers. It's time. It's time to play a little bit of Minecraft. Alright. Gosh. Time to play a little bit of Minecraft. It's been so long since I've streamed Minecraft, played Minecraft for YouTube at all. I did release the world tour on my channel earlier today. So if you guys want to see just the world tour, that was the song for your book. Yes, it sure was. It is called Wayne, and it was sung by the very talented Ivy Lee. Lyrics written by yours truly, but revised by one of my Korean friends, because my Korean is not perfect. So, yes, that was the song Wayne. That song will appear in the trailer for the book. Wow, my throat must be cleared. I apologize. So, that song will appear in the trailer for my book. And, I should be commissioning the trailer for that book today. Probably right after the stream, I'm gonna do it. But we've got some custom-produced music to put in it. I am so excited for this book to come out, guys. I am so freaking excited. It's got a custom-designed cover and all that. The book is totally published, ready. At least the print version, I actually have to do some formatting checks just to make sure it's properly formatted for an ebook. And then I've got to buy an ISBN. Which it's a little bit of a process, but I think I should be able to cover it in, by the time my birthday comes around. And that was my goal, is to have it ready to come out by my birthday. So, which is February 25th, by the way. That's my goal. And that's when I want to release the book. Okay, my voice is recovering slightly. So today, I just wanted to chill and build. I just exited my house and I totally forgot the blocks that I actually wanted to get. But that's okay. We just embrace the confusion. This is my house. If you guys have not seen the world tour, also, if you're new to this stream and you're enjoying, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I am doing so much fun stuff with this channel. But yeah, so this is the brewing room, the nether room, the enchanting room. My editor built this enchanting room. I don't know why there is this dirt here. Just gonna leave it there. Just there's an extra block of dirt there. We're just gonna not pay attention to that. This is the enchanting room, and it's funny because this is like a cafe, right? But these books are all enchanted books, right? Knockback, right? Yeah. So, you know, you want an enchantment, or you just you have some extra levels like I do, and you want to throw an enchantment on a book, you go for it, and you put the enchanted book in there. So, but today we're actually going to go build in the mine, and if you have seen the strip mine that I had going, then you will know what that looks like. But I have actually done some updates since then. I've been playing the game with my editor a little bit, and we're actually going to get a lot of tough blocks. Okay, we need lots of tough, and I actually am not totally sure what kind of tough I want to make it out of. I don't have an idea for the design of the tower, because basically we have the top of the tower built, but we do not have the sides of the tower. And so the first thing we're going to start out with is I'm actually going to get some bone meal, and we're going to go and finish off what I was doing before. I have a skeleton farm, by the way. So there are a number of farms I actually don't have. Here's a bee. Hello, bee. You come from outside. Yes. Alright, so I've got some bone meal going, and we're gonna use that. I'm taking almost a stack of dirt with me as well, because I'm trying to get more moss blocks. You know, sometimes you just gotta farm some moss. This is where they come from, and yes, that is how we get honey. Built these little guardians, actually inspired by BOO. I just like the look of these. I think they look really cool. Just got 2 copper rods right there, and then you got the candles on top. Not exactly what he built, but I don't know. I've had this realm running for a couple of months now, and I've been enjoying it. I invited Dizzy. Dizzy also plays on this realm. I don't know when the last time he played was, but that's okay. I'm actually going to treat this as like a long-term world, and it doesn't really matter to me if other people want to come on and play, but I'm going to play long-term, and I know my editor will too. So it's just kind of a thing we can go on and just relax for a little bit, build. Let's stick it out for my house. But I wanted to work on this, okay, because this is just a design I've been working on, and I'm gonna, I actually put so much freaking work into this. You can actually see behind this, you can see the skulk blocks that I put. So I worked really hard on this design. Basically all I did was, the only tool that I used as an outside help is I just used a circle guide, and I said, hey, I want to make the radius of this, or the diameter of this 16 blocks, right? Because it's a chunk. This is my strip mine. And with my strip mine, I always do this when I make a Minecraft world. I've got a chunk, and I just mine out the entire chunk down to the bottom of the world. So, but I have been working on it a little bit. We're going to take this elevator down, and we're going to finish... Oh, we lagged a little bit. Ugh. We're going to finish what I started working on the last time I was playing, which is this. I'm having a fun time with this. I've just got tons of bone meal, and I'm actually going to go in this chest and put all the tough blocks here that I brought, just because I don't need them clogging up my inventory right now. I'm not ready to use them yet. Just trying to use the bone meal right now. And we're going to spread this moss. Now, I want to know you guys' opinions on this, because initially I was like, no, let's make everything moss, and if there's bedrock, then we just put a moss carpet over it, right? And so that way you can't even see the bedrock at all. Now my editor said that it actually would look better with the bedrock, so it maintains the look of it being down at the bottom of the world. What do you guys think? I'm curious as to your opinions on this matter. So I've got a moss block. Let's replace the bow and the hotbar there. And I'm just gonna chill out, guys. I'm just gonna chill out and build. I'm not really sure. So, okay, I actually have another plan for Dark Souls right now. I do plan on continuing Dark Souls. Darn Souls. I do plan on continuing Dark Souls right now, but it seems that nobody really wants to watch the Dark Souls streams. I know nearly nothing about Minecraft, but I trust the editor. All right. So be it, my friend. You know what we're actually going to do is we're going to replace this with dirt. And then just, boom. What I want to do with Dark Souls is just record for like 2 hours or something, and then just put it up as a premiere, unedited, and then that way my live streams I can do something else, because here's the problem. You guys know that I'm trying to get this channel monetized, all right? And currently, the watch time is okay. However, I'm still being carried by the watch time I was getting with Victoria 3. So, Dark Souls is not really getting me the watch time that I need it to. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop playing it, but it means that I need to figure something else out for my live streams, because you gotta do what works. You gotta do what people want to watch. So that's what we've got, and that's really our only option here, because we've got to make it work, you know? So, I do, like I said, I'm gonna continue it. We're gonna try and actually, against my own better judgment, I'm actually gonna try to go back all the way to Firelink. Not that. Go back to Firelink Shrine, so that I can go and get the curse removal thing and remove it. And what I'm probably gonna end up doing is I'll probably just like try to make it to the Gaping Dragon and then remove the curse, because can you imagine if I removed the curse and then got cursed again? That would suck so freaking bad. I don't know what that sound was. What was that sound? Was that Discord? No, oh no, I think that was like Xbox Live. Jeez. Should I play more of my music? You know what, let's actually play some of this, the Evaporate album. I'm gonna play some of Evaporate. And let me know if you guys, if this music is too loud or too quiet. But I'm gonna put on, Evaporate. This song is called Sorry We're Closed. The volume seems fine on my end, but just let me know. I can also put Freedom and Fault on if you guys want to hear that. We're just gonna chill with some good music. Minecraft music is good, for sure. I should whistle, shouldn't I? I always whistle in real life. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know that about me. I love to whistle. Alright, let's see. So let's replace this cobblestone with dirt. And then we're gonna bone meal it, and then it turns into moss, right? Now here's the other problem that I run into is like, it might be very slightly hard to hear you. My music is too loud. Okay, gotcha. Alright, I will turn the music down. Alright, let me know if that's good. Thank you, Jen. So the other problem that I ran into was that if there's a piece of bedrock underneath one of these torches, then I run into the problem of you cannot replace bedrock with moss, but you have to have the torch there. You can't put moss carpet there. So that's just a problem I ran into. But if we're leaving the bedrock in, then you don't have to worry about it. So, and sometimes I'll get confused and like still try to replace the bedrock, but that's okay. But I'm just trying to cover this floor with moss, right? Just trying to cover it. You know, I actually will get the tough here. I do want the tough, because that's what we use for the tough bricks and stuff, so. So, Jin, you said you know nothing about Minecraft. My question is, how have you been able to avoid, like, one of the largest games ever in history? Seems like it's freaking everywhere. And it's a pretty good game, I would say. I've been playing since the alpha days. Alright, I think it's this. F3 and G. Just to show chunks, right? Yeah, this is in the middle of the chunk. That's right. Okay. Oh, the song Evaporate is on. I know the character is Steve, and you use blocks, and there are grass zombies. Just regular zombies. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that. We got the song Evaporate on right now. And if you guys do want to listen to Wayne one more time, I am happy to put that one on as well. Yes. I'm really happy with this camera tripod, to be honest. I really like it with the camera looking straight at me. I can look straight at you guys. I can see you. I have been working on my latest book. It just recently passed 20,000 words, I'm pretty sure. I didn't write any of it today just because I was hanging out with friends today. So normally what I do is, just to make sure that I get the writing done, I wake up and then immediately start writing. Like I'm writing while I'm eating my breakfast. So, but today I did not do that. Look, I have this Wednesday group that I meet. I try to meet them every Wednesday, but lately it's been kind of difficult. We haven't met in like 6 weeks. It's crazy. But we've been meeting every Wednesday, almost every Wednesday, since 2019. Since June of 2019, when I came home from Korea. I had a friend that invited me to the group. And they hadn't even been playing for that long. We kind of like learned D&D together. And that was back in 2019, and we just kept going with it. And every now and then we have actually just met, not for D&D, but just to play games. Just, like we'll just play some poker, right? Play some Texas Hold'em. Or just to talk. I mean, and it's actually so nice. You know, I actually think back on it. I think I am actually so fortunate and so blessed to have a group of friends that I can regularly hang out with and engage in hobbies with, because there's not a lot of people that can say that these days. So yeah, I'm just very happy about that. Okay, yes, we must do this. Yes, we're working on that. We're getting rid of our bone meal. Wish I had friends. Oh, you do have friends, Jen. I'll be your friend. And then at least you know, even at the very end of the world, even if no one will be your friend, I will. No matter what, you got one. Minimum one friend. This song is called Meet Me There, by the way. Song changed. Lucky you bragging there. Honestly, I have to say, I love my friends. And I feel so blessed to have them, because, like I said, in this day and age, it's actually crazy that so many people just don't. So many people don't have that regular group. I mean, I think most people have some friends, sure, but but the fact that we regularly make the time to meet up, and Wednesday nights out of all of it, I think it actually stems from the, who used to be the host, actually. The guy that used to be the host, he lived there with his brother, and then he ended up moving out, but his brother still lives there. So now his brother is the host. Shout out to Brad and Riley. Forgot what I was gonna say, but he started it all. And oh yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. He's a truck driver, and so he had like a weird schedule where he was off every Wednesday, and so he was like, oh yeah, we can meet every Wednesday, and we just kind of stuck with the day. And so I've made sure that like it hasn't always happened for me, but like most Wednesdays I can make it. Back when I actually had control over my schedule, I actually told them that I couldn't work on Wednesdays. Dizzy Doom actually used to be a part of the group too, for a while. I'm gonna end up having a very hard time finding out, like, which parts are missing. Alright, let's see here. And I don't want to go through the stress of managing the torches right now. I'm just gonna I'm gonna work around the torches for now, and then I'll go and hit the torches later. But yeah, we've got to find some other game to do besides Dark Souls for live streams, just because it's not getting there on the watch time. Today I'm here to chill, but if Minecraft doesn't get the watch time, I'm gonna change that too. I have to change that crap too. Alright, I don't have the dirt to replace this. I can actually go over here. Maybe I have some dirt. And soju on me if we ever meet. It's okay. Thank you! However, I don't drink, but I do appreciate the offer. We can definitely go out to eat. And I'm cool with basically any kinds of foods. I love Korean food, so that's covered. That's a guaranteed. That's like I had to tell my editor, I'm like, look, you ever don't know what to eat? I'm always okay with Korean food. I'm literally always okay with Korean food. He's like, say less. Alright. Oh no, here's a missing part. Oh yes, I think here's the part where I actually went back for. Let's replace that with dirt. And then, there we go. And the reason I'm doing this, by the way, is, I'm replacing that Deep Slate Cobblestone with, or Deep Slate Cobble, I think. No, Cobbled Deep Slate is what it's called. I'm replacing that with dirt because moss can replace dirt, but it cannot replace Deep Slate Cobble. So we just get that out of there, and then that way the moss can take over. And we love moss over here. We love moss. Hey, avocado sandwich is in the game. Welcome. This is Jen Jen. She's now in the game as well. She's gonna come meet up with me, I'm sure. Could be that she wants to help out. Oh, we got more cobbled deep slate here. You know what? Probably the reason why these cobbled deep slate things exist is I probably found some redstone or whatever it was, and I mined it out, and I just replaced it with cobbled deep slate. Yes. All right, there we go. This takes a crap ton of bone meal. It seriously takes so much freaking bone meal to do. I mean, it is a huge area that we mined out. So. Is she here already? She may be back at the house. That's okay. And then the other thing is I want to mine out this chunk too. There's actually 2 chunks to mine out here, and I'll probably try to do that in this stream. I do still want to work on that tower though. Oh, here's some cobbled deep slate. We can get rid of. Replace it with dirt. And then, see, moss is just such a good block. Moss is such a good block because you can grow almost anything on it. The song is called Maze of Memory, by the way. That's the song that just started. And I'm pretty much gonna... Oh, hello. Hey! Avocado sandwich has arrived. Jen Jen. Welcome. Yes. So, I'm pretty much gonna loop this album unless you guys want to hear, Wayne again. Which I'm totally okay with playing, because I actually just got the mixed and mastered version back today. Like, shortly after I woke up. So, I'm so happy about that. Oh gosh. I love with this freaking Fortune 3 shovel. I love... Hey, editor. I love with this Fortune 3 shovel that I almost never get gravel. And I actually very much love that because I hate the gravel block. Anyone that knows me on Minecraft knows that I absolutely hate the texture of gravel. It's so disgusting to me. This is gravel, just so you guys know. I hate gravel. But yeah, it would actually be really nice if we could plant other kinds of flowers here. Did you get me something? Oh, I got something. I don't know what it was, but... Hey! Nice. I do have plans eventually, and this is going to totally depend on what she wants to do, but I would like my editor to actually appear in the videos at some point. But like I said, yeah, it's going to depend on her. And I have dirt. You sure can. You sure can have dirt. There's actually some in the chest here, but I'll give you what I have. Or I'll actually give you half, because I do need some. But there is some dirt in the chest. Yes, that mixed and mastered version of Wayne did come out to me today. No problem. Oh, that's not the right letters. Problems. And that's actually... Okay, so I am working on an album called The Lion and the Rat. However, the song Wayne will not be on that one. I do have plans for a second album, though. I actually have 6 albums worth of music written. On the second album is actually called At Every Step, and I actually have no plan for, like, when it can be released. But the song, or the album At Every Step contains the song Wayne. And it was also gonna contain a song that I wrote about another book idea that I had called Echoes of the Frontier. And that was like a Western book that I was writing. However, I went back to writing Midnight Sea, which is the book I'm working on now, and I passed 20,000 words, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go all the way and finish it. And I do have a theme song for that book as well, and that song is called Downfall, and I have to say the editor is a huge fan of Downfall. Huge fan of that song. And so am I, honestly. It's a really good song. And so that song will be on the second album instead of Echoes of the Frontier. However, I don't know if this counts as like cheating, but I do have plans for an album called Chapter 1, where I just combine all the songs that I wrote about my books. And so the first track is The Lion and the Rat. The second one is called Wayne, of course. The third one is actually a track that you guys have not heard. It is called Machina Volandi, which means flying machine. And that is about the book I wrote, Eagle's Ascent. And then after that would be Downfall, which is the theme song of Midnight Sea. And I guess the second book too, which has not been written, it hasn't even been started, of course, but it's also the theme song of the second book, which is called The Lost Empire. This song is called Miami Meltdown, by the way. And then after that, I've got, I think the song after that is called Nodding Off, which is a different book idea that I had that I think is going to be really cool. And then after that, I've got Exit Train, and I've got Persona Non Grata, after a book idea that I had called Blip. And then I've got... what's the one after that? Oh, the one after that is called Here With You, which is actually about a book set in modern Korea, and it is called Moon River. And then I've got a song after that called Neon Dreams, which is based off of a book idea that I had set in Miami, and that book is called The Neon Flamingo. And then after that, I had a song called Worth It All, and it was about an idea that I had for a book called The Last Praetorian. I can expand on any one of these ideas, by the way, if you're interested, but I think we got all of this stone to become moss now. I think all that's left is the... oh, no, there we got this. But, yeah, The Last Praetorian was the name of that one. And, although that, I have no idea when I'm ever going to get to writing that one, because I just don't know if I have enough ideas for it, but who knows. I almost feel like it would function better as a screenplay. But I don't know. I mean, I think it really depends on the type of medium that you go with. And I think the book I'm writing now, Midnight Sea, actually, I've talked it over with this buddy of mine that works with me. And he's really into movies and reading screenplays, and he also makes his own movies sometimes, just really small budget stuff. And he told me that the idea that I have for Midnight Sea / The Lost Empire, he said that sounds like it would make a really good movie, TV show, or book. So, and the interesting thing about that is I wrote an entire soundtrack for if Midnight Sea / The Lost Empire were to ever become a movie. So, I've been writing, guys. I've been writing so hard. And a lot of songs that I have are based off of poems that I've written in the past, so there is that. Right, let's actually do some building. I think, let's see what Jen Jen's doing. There's gotta be parts that I've missed. Oh, maybe, oh, she's doing the torches. Thank you. Thank you. This song is I Forgive You, I think? No, it's Ambient Sail. The beginning confused me. I actually only have 13 bone meal left. Which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I guess I'll go through until I use up the last of my bone meal. Out of bone meal, yeah. I'm about to run out myself. That's okay, we'll get these torches later. I mean, I'll get the, I'll use the last of my bone meal here, but... it's just so nice being able to use this music, and it's like, it's copyright free for me. This is just my music. It's very nice. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Alright, bone meal here? Go. Yes. So, but I had that album playing called Chapter 1. I don't know if that counts as cheating for me to just like combine a bunch of tracks that I had already written. But after At Every Step, because that's supposed to be the second album. The third album is called Scraps of Yesterday, and that one has a lot of tracks. Basically, for that one, I really just wanted to take so many freaking poems that I had written in the past and just turn them all into songs. One of my favorites from that one is City of Soul. Hello. Ah, yes, thank you. It's pumpkin pie. Thank you for pumpkin pies. Hey! Alrighty. I wonder if my camera's a little too high. Maybe I can move it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Yes, but scraps of yesterday. Oh yeah, and I also have oh, I don't know why I did that. I also have on scraps of yesterday a rap that I wrote about my favorite book, which is known as The World of Susie Wong. I don't know if you guys have heard of that book, but that is my favorite book of all time. And I read it back in 2023. Definitely not my usual kind of book. I usually do not go for romance books, but that book is actually so good. And my favorite book. So I wrote a rap about that book called Backwards Z. And it is written that way. It is called so because Susie Wong is illiterate, and when she tries to write her name, she writes it with a backwards Z. Oh, yes. Alright, so we replaced a lot of these torches. I think avocado sandwich, Jen. I think she replaced a lot of these for me too. So we're actually gonna go and clear out our inventory. We have so many freaking seeds, but we need to go and get the tuff because we're gonna work on this tower. Oh, sleeping. There we go. Let's go ahead and sleep. And then we're gonna work on this tower because I think we can make this into something truly amazing. Oh, avocado sandwich has left the game. I don't know if that was an involuntary disconnection or what, but we have so many flowering azaleas and all that. I really want to plant different kinds of flowers. Different kinds of plants, right? And we actually have a couple of sniffers, so we can actually go and plant those flowers. Oh, Jen, I gotta go bye. See you later, Jen. See you later, editor. Hope you have a wonderful day. And we will talk later. So, what's this song called again? Let me see if I can remember. Let's see. Hold on, we have Meet Me There, Maze of Memory. It's not that. Miami Meltdown, no. Track 4 is I Forgive You, and this is not that. It's not Spiritus. It's not Evaporate. It's not Sorry We're Closed. What is this song? Oh, it's Fade Away. This is track 10. I always forget about track 10. That's okay. Forgive me. Alright, we're going to clear out our inventory. We're going to work on the base of this tower, because right now the top of the tower looks really cool. And the thing is, it's not going to look so much like a tower from the base, like, ground level. But the thing is, it's going to effectively be a tower, because it goes all the way down to bedrock. So we are definitely going to work on the base of the tower. This area, of course, is not finished. I do plan on, since this is sort of like a long-term world, I do plan on fleshing all of this out. And this for other people on the realm. Do not kill the animals. Yeah, so actually what I'm going to do, and editor better not get mad at me for this, but that's okay, is I'm going to actually devote half of this wheat farm to the sniffer seeds. We actually have enough where we can plant them. But the problem is you can't plant them on moss. You can only plant them on farmland, and that sucks. So, yeah. Let me see here. So we've got some wheat. We have a wheat farm down below that we can put that in there. So, oh my gosh, we gotta clear out the freaking inventory, right? Alright, azaleas, yes. Flowering azaleas. Moss carpet, definitely we can put away. 9 moss blocks. Oh, there they are, flowering azaleas. And then I think that's it for this chest. We do have some tuff that we could put away. This is the unrefined tuff, it's all full. We can turn it into polished tuff, which we will. I think this song is called Spiritus. Yeah, this is Spiritus. Yeah. Alright, we've got Flint, which we can put away. Flint, there. Right, and now we're going to put... It takes forever to freaking sort out my inventory. But that's okay. We just embrace it, just move along with it, just go with the flow, and just let it happen. I have too many freaking seeds here too, so now at this point when I get the excess seeds, I just turn them all into bone meal. Just put them in the composter, and it takes so many freaking seeds just to make one bone meal, but that's okay because we have tons of them and they're all extra. I could just throw them away, or get a little bit of bone meal, huh? Alright, pretty good deal if you ask me. We're just gonna put them all in here. One more. I'm okay with it. We got 5 bone meal out of it. And then we got a stack of blocks. I'm gonna go get the blocks that the flowers that we got from our sniffer. We actually have 2 sniffers now. That's my dog. We don't have name tags, so the dog's name is Dog. 2 sniffers, and we've got these guys. So, pitcher pods and torch flower seeds. Oh yeah, these are the things that lead up there. Circle rooms, I call them. This is the one Jen worked on, and I would say it looks really good. I think these are custom azalea trees, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is definitely a custom tree. That's really cool. I like how that looks. I worked on this floor, this whole hallway, in fact. Alright, so we will do that. And then I really want to plant these because I actually have no idea what they look like. And I'm pretty sure you can actually... Now that I think about it, I think the only way to get them, I think it's just a 1-to-1 harvest. Planting the past. Now what is this? Plant any sniffer seed. Alright, there you go. So we've got that. And you know what? We actually have bone meal. So let's go ahead and bone meal it. Oh. And we can harvest it. Yeah, it's a 1-to-1 comparison, guys. So this is actually, you don't get more. You just deal with what you have. The only way to get more is to have the sniffer dig more up. So, all right, we're gonna work on the tower after a brief break, guys. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. Just let the music keep playing. And, yes, my camera. I must undo the thing, the cover. Alright, so we're gonna go work on this thing, this tower we have. I just must put these torch flowers in the barrel. Okay, hold on. I have a question, because there's 4 votes on this poll. And, like, the poll says 1 like equals 1 like, and somebody voted no. How does that happen? That's so freaking funny. Alright, sugarcane farm there, bamboo farm, beetroots and carrots. We got lava, dripstone. There's always, I know, right? There's always that one vote that just like, I wanted to test that. I was like, what if I make it something that you literally cannot debate? 1 like equals 1 like. And apparently someone still votes no. But that's fine. That's okay. We just take it as it comes, right? We don't have to embrace it. We just take it as it comes. So, I almost feel like my camera's too high still. And lower it a little bit. Yeah, that's right. That's good. Good? I think that's good. I think I should be in the center, right? It's strange. I'm still getting the hang of it, alright? We're gonna make this thing look really good. We just gotta figure out a good design. Because I got like a palette that I want to work with. Looks good to me. Awesome, thank you. Oh, hold on, let's actually eat this pumpkin pie that Jen gave us. There we go, it's a pumpkin pie. It makes a lot of pumpkin pie. Alright. So we've got a bunch of blocks here, but we're here to use tough. Right, we're using tough. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any tough in these chests. I'm pretty sure I took all of it out. Yeah. But I do have some tough in the chests at the bottom. Oh, and we are falling down. Okay, this is so cool, dude. This area down here looks so freaking cool. I just love it. Okay, so we must get the tough that we have. So we can look at the palette we're working with. And since we're not working underground, it's going to be a lot easier to go back to the house if we need some more. Which we probably will. We almost certainly will, but that's okay. So we want to make a good design here. I'm actually curious as to your opinion, Jen. And I guess anyone else's opinion, but there's 2 people watching, so... we have 3 blocks to work with, basically. We can actually use chiseled tough, so, but let's just lay them out here. So we've got, that's polished tough, and then we've got tough bricks, and then we've got chiseled tough bricks, right? So these have the unique design. Unfortunately, you can't rotate them. It's just the same all the way around. And then the top and bottom texture is like that. If you place it on the wall, it's still going to be the same on the side. Now there's also chiseled tough, which you can see there. That is chiseled tough. It's got like the swirlies on it. And I think that's it for tough designs. Yeah, that's chiseled tough. And of course, with the polished tough and the tough bricks, you can make stairs and slabs and stuff like that. But we want to make a good design for this tower. This cobblestone platform, by the way, that's going away. I just need to figure out exactly what I want to do. Let's go ahead and let's actually come over here. And then that the bottom of that is still cobblestone now. So I'm gonna have to just destroy the whole bottom. But at least let's get rid of the outline first. We can get the bottom of this later. All right, take care of this here. Get down here, right? Get all down here, and then you know, I'm gonna go lighter on the commentary and just listen to the music, chill out. Unless if you have something to say, like if you just mention, oh, that looks good, or that's terrible, respond to that. Wow, one block short. Have to erase our tracks. Oh, that scared me. I did not realize I was I was at the end. Oh, jeez. Forgetting what you said at the start of the stream. Back to Vicky for live streams, then moving forward. I probably will have to do some more Vicky 3. I probably will have to, just because that was consistently getting me good watch time. I switched to Dark Souls, and don't get me wrong, it's been very fun. Very frustrating, but it's just not getting me the watch time that I need. So I can maybe do some things where I just record like a 2-hour session of playing Dark Souls and just upload it unedited as a premiere, so you can sort of watch it like a live stream. And then I can even schedule it for like 9 p.m. as if it's a live stream, but it'll be on the day when I'm working. can see, is completely hollow in there. There's not even a ceiling on this thing. Okay, so we gotta figure this out here. What are we gonna do?
She said, moments evaporate, memories stay.
I wonder if it's because Dark Souls' is slightly older title was more enjoyable than I initially thought. I'm guessing that's why. The reason why Minecraft is not really doing really well for me either is I'm thinking it could be because there's just so much competition in this space. So, and that's really the problem that I run into is like, it's either you can go with the game a lot of people know and play. It's got a ton of competition though. So if you go with a game with less competition, then fewer people know about it, and yeah, so it's really it's a line you have to walk for sure. Alright, so yeah, that, as you can see, that thing is completely hollow. We need to get the base of the tower going. We have to also go to sleep. But so far, I mean, that's what that looks like currently, and I'm okay with it. Like, if you just went down like this, probably what I'll end up doing is 180 turn from last stream. Yeah, to relax from that. And yep. Seriously. That curse was so annoying. There we go, we'll just do that. We'll get it started and then we gotta go to sleep. We should have a bed closer by. Where did I take fall damage from that? That's so crazy. Yeah, that ending was so BS. Look at that crap. So the way I'm seeing it, what we can do, at least to start out, because I don't know exactly where I want to take it, but at least to start out, I can just continue these all the way down, just the polished tough. Or sorry, the polished tough. And then there we go. And then I can actually do away with this wall here. Blocks. Yeah, Dark Souls is so fun, but it's stressful. For sure. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is kind of scary. Going over here. I mean, there's this thing to get you going here, but it's gonna have to come out here to where it reaches the walls, because the edge of this reaches the edge of the chunk, but when it comes in like that, it's gonna have to, we're gonna have to fill it in with something, which is okay. We can do that. Stepping down to that wall scared the crap out of me. I'm gonna need more polished tough. I can feel it. That's okay. We have so much tough. We have literally so much freaking tough that I could never use all of it. No way. We got here. Working on it. Working on making it look good. Making it look nice. Minecraft does have insane competition. Oh yeah. I thought that was a new message for some reason. Sometimes I reread chat. Okay. I used to do this fairly okay with Minecraft in the past, but I mean, those were different times. Times with different players in the game. Figure out a design for the entryways and exitways. We'll figure it out. Still amazed all this is built by you guys. How long did all this work take? So this was actually mostly built by just me. The editor, Jen, did help a little bit, but it was after I had already designed it, and then she was basically helping me just repeat the designs on the other sides. How long did it take me to make? Gathering the blocks, that's hard to say, because I basically used a lot of the blocks that I got down in this mine here. But, for building it, several hours. And it was a lot of experimentation, too. It really was. Alright, I think this is what I want here. I want to go down here. And then... oh, yeah, not only just that building, but the entire wilderness. Yeah, true. That took a lot longer. You factored that one in, too. And definitely we need to make sure you cannot see this. The inside of this here, because this looks super ugly. It looks amazing from the outside, but from the inside it looks like crap. So I'm keeping that cobbled deep slate there because that's the ceiling, so you don't pop out and fall all the way down. That's what it looks like inside, and it's just the skulk there to just create that view. All right, so I think it's coming over here. I think that's what we're doing. And then here? Is that right? That feels wrong, though. What am I doing here? I go 2, and then I skip 1, and then I do 2. Oh yeah, I go around the circle. So I did something wrong here. Let me make sure I can figure this out. Oh yeah, you know what I did wrong? These are supposed to be from here. This is gonna present kind of a challenge when it comes to the design, because I have to work around this curve of the circle. All right, figure it out. I think that goes up just to there. That goes up to there. Yeah, so that goes like that, and then it goes one back like this. That's more like it. That looks right. And then go down right here. And we're gonna have to like... I gotta find a way to merge these. I gotta find a way to bring this in. But I'll figure that out at some point. But at first I just want to get these walls built. This whole area is so freaking scary just because it's so easy to fall. And if you fall, you will die. You just will. There's no question. Alright, I need some more polished tuff. Because I have used all of the polished tuff, so I'm actually going to go get some more. I'm going to go get some of this polished tuff. Continue building. Yeah, this took a long time. This is how that's looking, by the way. And that road, by the way, that's another thing we built that actually you don't really look at a lot, but that took us a long time to build, and I actually do have plans to make it safer, like light it up a little bit. But that road actually goes to the neighboring village, which actually has villagers in it. This one just has the librarian that sells a book of mending. Okay, let's see if these plants grew. Hey, look at that. We got some actual things here. Can I get that? Oh, this had not completely grown yet. Whoops. I think the flower had. Yeah, the flower actually had. So, those are good. I don't know what I have to do for that, but let's just wait a little bit more. This place took me forever. But you don't build, like, when it comes to the house, like, I don't build it all in one go. I just, what's it called? I don't build it all in one go. I just, build it as I need it. You know what I mean? Alright, we need some more tuff. More tuff. And we will turn it into polished tuff. And that would be awesome. Then this song, this is what it's meant to remind you of. It reminds me of like a retro racing game or something. Alright, so I think we really only need like one more stack, but just to be safe, let's stick to it. And then we're gonna go up here and sleep. It's the storage area. This like this first room here, we call it the lobby. And this was actually built first. Of course, it didn't have this dark prismarine sea lanterns and coral, but this was the first room that we built, and that used to be the location of, you know, our basic crafting table, furnace, and all that. All right, we do have to sleep. Sega Outrun. You know what's crazy though? Is I was telling my friend today, because I met the Wednesday group, and I was telling my friend, I was like, you know, one of these songs that I released, Miami Meltdown, is supposed to remind you of like a retro racing game, and he's like, oh yeah, like Outrun. And I was like, yeah. And that's exactly the same one. So I guess it works. But I'm actually, in a couple of days, I'm actually going to commission 3 new instrumentals for the album The Lion and the Rat. 3 more instrumentals. And after that, there will only be like a couple of them left. I think 3 more left after that. And then I need to actually start finding vocalists. But let me actually check. I'm so curious. I'm like so excited for how this music is turning out. And this year is truly the year of my music. So the instrumentals that I'm going to work on next are The Letter, Part of a Warrior, which is being reimagined. I don't know, Jin, I don't know if you remember that song. It's a really old song from my channel, but it's being reimagined. My compliments to the singer for the intro. She was really good. Yes, I agree. Like I said, her name's Ivy Lee. Yeah, and the third one that I'm going to be doing is actually a K-pop song that I wrote, but it's going to be sort of like pop rock. And it is called Hana. I vaguely remember, yes. The music video is still there. And since I'm an official artist channel, by the way, oh, actually, no, I don't think this affects it. But there is a playlist that I have on my channel called My Music, and you can actually find the music video still for Heart of a Warrior. But it is being reimagined, so I'm using all of the same lyrics, but it's being reimagined as a different, just a different song. It's going to be the same basic genre, but I think I was able to do something with it that's really good. That you guys are going to really like. I shouldn't have done this out of polished tough, because that's going to fall all the way down. What's this one again? Oh yeah, this song's called Ambient Sail. It's a good one. One of my favorites from this album. Okay, so this is what the tower's looking like. And I've got a couple of options here. One of the distinct possibilities is that I could just flatten all of this area to one height, to one altitude. And when I do that, I can actually just build all of this uniformly. But the problem is, the exit is at a different height than the entrance. So that does pose a problem there. I could have one height for this side, which is, I think, east. Yeah, this is east. And then one height for the west side, which is a possibility. I'm considering that. I'm definitely considering it. Oh my gosh, well, first of all, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. So I'm actually just gonna fall down here. I'm gonna see. Oh no, you know what? The tough block that I dropped is gonna be up on top of the leaves. Think. Oh yeah, it's up here. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna hang out here while I just be right back. Be back in like 60 seconds. Okay, we are back. sorry about that. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. So let's take this elevator up. Huge cave we encountered on the way down. Okay. How long is this again? Fade away. I always forget fade away. But it's such a nice track. Yeah, we'll have to fix this later. So, for now, we can go ahead and do this, and we'll put tough bricks. And then we'll do this. And it'll go all the way out to here, right? And then, one here. And then just cobble deep slate for now. Just because we're not going to see that, right? It's just going to come down here. And then, this way. Because my goal is for us to be able to get rid of this wall. Because this wall, it's not, it's like functional. It's very functional if you just want to block off the area so that you don't fall down, right? But it's not very nice looking. So it's not nice to look at. Let's go ahead and remove this. And you know what? We can actually replace this with the tough bricks too. Probably all this. I want to figure out a nice design for this. I don't want to kind of haphazardly do it, but we really have to figure out a good way to prevent you from seeing up into this. Oh yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. I mean, we could just make this a self-contained little tunnel and just make it seem like this whole thing is solid or something like that, but not sure. We'll have to take a look at it. Alright, so let's bring these down. We'll figure out a good design for this, for these polished tough walls, because this can't be final. Like, we just can't just leave it like this, right? Actually figure something else out. But yeah, so probably within about 2 weeks, I should have 3 more instrumentals from the album. Those should be done. You know what we actually need? We need dirt. We also need to sleep. The sun's setting. But see, this actually used to be a much taller hill, and I flattened it, and I got all this cobblestone and dirt. And now we're gonna actually translate this dirt over here. This thing is coming together. This thing is actually starting to look real nice. I just have to just keep working on it, you know? Just keep plugging away at it. Because what I want to do is I want to bring it up to this level. Busy guy. All that with writing, publishing, music, and all. Yeah, seriously, So, this is a philosophy I'm following this year. You work a 9 to 5, and you come to home, and you work a 5 to 9. That means on my days off, I'm working. My nights off, because I work overnight. On my nights off, I'm working. And I'm working on my future, whether it be writing music, writing my book, whatever it is, you know, whatever the case may be, I am making sure that that job gets done. Because, well, I can't say why right now. I can't say why. But, after July, all will become clear. And I'll be posting vlogs too. I can't do that. I burn out too easily. I would fail in Korea for work. Yeah, well, Korea does really work you so hard. Honestly, Korea just works you so freaking hard. But I can't really say I blame you there, my friend. Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna bring this all the way up to here. This is how vastly the altitude changes. Then I'm gonna have a different altitude for here, right? Because this has got to be different. Got to be on this level. We're just gonna bring it over until like halfway through, right? It needs to come down to what? Here? This is the level we want to be at, right here. Because this is the start of the staircase there, and so I want you to be able to go down like that. So, if you gotta be down here, then that means we're gonna have to make an artificial hill, which is fine with me, because I've carved artificial hills out of mountains, so it's okay. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. How many blocks down is this? Boom. That. And then comes down here, and then here. There. Cool. So this is actually... Oh, you know what's crazy, though, is that actually... This is not right. This is actually not right. Because then all of the incline is on this side. We want the incline to be kind of even. And if it has to go down 4 blocks... then that means it would go down here with this design. That's not quite where we want it, right? Because these are 2 there. So we actually want to bring it over 1 more. This. And then that way the incline is 2 blocks wide on this side and then 2 blocks wide on this side. I like that. So we will have to make this artificial hill. Let's rid of this wall here. Okay, this is fine. It's a shame D-Gen isn't here. He's a cool guy. D-Gen is a cool guy. Not the only cool guy around here. He's a cool guy, though. Now, I had this path leading out. I can still do that, for sure. This song is about the refreshing feeling of happiness that you have when you forgive someone. And sometimes when you forgive them without them apologizing, you just decide to let go of the pain and let go of what you're holding on to. Which I think is very relevant to my life, very important in my life. And so this song really resonates a lot with me. I make the kind of music I want to listen to. Let's see. Yeah, I seriously, I've got to make this stuff happen. I've got to make the music happen. I've gotta... Oh. I've gotta pursue the things that make me happy, because if I'm not pursuing them, then what am I doing? You know, I'm just kind of working to pay bills, and I can't be doing that. I honestly, I can't just work to pay bills. I must pursue the things that fulfill me, and that means, oh, hello, Illager. Got crossbows. You must fight. If I must fight, then I will fight. Hello. There we go. Did I? Oh, I thought my armor broke or something. Your happiness requires you to be ambitious. Yes. Well, here's the thing. I have found over the course of my life, mainly over the course of my adult life, I have started to realize this, that I love to create, and I am happiest when I am creating something. And that's just what I've got to do. And so, for me to make this music and everything, it must happen. Bad Omen 3. Pretty good. Polish top here. I think I also still have a stack of top here. Oh gosh, I can't reach down there. Let's do this. Alright. So this is okay for an artificial hill here. Then I could just put the stone bricks here. Okay. There we go. You're motivated and positive, so that helps tremendously. Harder uphill if you had neither. Yeah, that is true. But I do have to say, I do not trust motivation. I used to, and that was a very bad mistake. That was like a 16-ounce ribeye wearing high heels. That was a big mistake. That was an original joke. But do not trust motivation. Motivation is so fickle. Motivation is a fickle see you next Tuesday. And just as quickly as motivation appears, motivation can disappear. And that is the unfortunate reality. You know, it's here, and then it's gone. And so what you must instead trust is discipline. And I hate being disciplined. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I hate being disciplined. It sucks. It is the worst. It's very unfun and annoying, but it is the only way to accomplish what I want to accomplish. It is the only way. And because of that, I do it. And only because of that. If I could just rely on the motivation to do it, like, sometimes I am motivated, and I'm just like, man, this is so freaking easy. I'll just, like, open up my manuscript, and I'll just be, like, typing, and I'll get, like, 1,000, 1,500 words typed or whatever. Sometimes I pull it up, and I get, like, 450 words, and I'm like, well, I wrote for today. That's all I can get done today. But, you know, that's really the only way that I can do it. Opposite problem, disciplined, but no motivation, which makes it so difficult as it's just mundane. Yeah, I think you do, like, the thing is you can't really trust motivation, but I do see what you mean, because you definitely do need to have some motivation going, because without the motivation, what do you, like, what's your reason for doing anything, you know? So, I do see what you mean there. Let's see, so from these stairs, These are actually slabs. But from these slabs, you go down... From these stairs, you go down 1, 1. Yeah, it's this level here. Which is actually the same... Okay, so we're good there. Awesome. Yeah, discipline without any purpose is meaningless. I think you're right about that. But motivation with no discipline is doomed to burn out very quickly. Unfortunately. I hate to say it. Like... I forgot about this being a problem. But you know what? I can fix it once and for all if I just put one down here, because then I can put one on the side of that. Okay? We are definitely gonna need... Oh crap. That move. Oh man, no. Okay, we can do this. We here for like a minute. Hey, what's going on, D-Gen? So glad you were here. You know, I was just talking about how I wish you were here. You're not the only cool guy on this channel, but you're a cool guy on this channel for sure. I actually wonder if this should maybe be cherry blossom leaves instead. Kind of could look cool. Welcome back, man. Yes, D-Gen, I gotta say, many thanks to you for supporting this channel. I know there's a lot of other channels, probably a lot cooler than mine, but the amount of appreciation I have for you and all of the other people that do actually support my channel, it's just so much. I have so much gratitude. Because in the end, the stuff that I want to accomplish, that I was talking about with the music and the book and everything, I can just create stuff and just cast it into the four winds, but without people to actually read what I wrote, listen to the music, anything like that, without any of that, it's not really accomplishing my dream, is it? So, you know, I can only rely on myself for a little bit. Or I should say for part of the work, not just a little bit, but I can only rely on myself for a part of it, and not all of it. There is a vital part that must be supported by you guys, and so I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. Type crap. Oh crap, that's not... Type crap, type poop. Yeah, but I actually... So D-Gen, I have to tell you, because this is my plan for Dark Souls, I do want to continue playing Dark Souls, and because I want to, I will. But, I have a question real quick. Go ahead, what's your question? But the plan for Dark Souls is, because it's not getting my channel enough watch time, I will record it, and I will record Dark Souls, and I will put it up on my channel, and I'll put it up as a sort of pseudo live stream for when I'm working and can't go live, but it'll be a premiere and it'll be pre-recorded. So that way on my live stream days I can play other games that are giving me more watch time. That is, in my opinion, the best way to go about it, and I hate having to do that because I'm enjoying Dark Souls so much, but it's just not doing for my channel what I really need it to do. So I must recalculate. So that was the plan for Dark Souls. Just wanted to mention that. This? Yes. I knew you would understand, my friend. But this... this is kind of tough to see where I'm supposed to do this. Good plan. And then that way, you guys still get to watch the Dark Souls. But then also, I've got my live streams where I can get better watch time. So... it's not a secret, I'm trying to monetize my channel. Like I said, I actually have a merch store. I don't know if I put the link in the description, but what is your question? I'm very curious. My friend. No, you not be my friend. Let me talk. Oh, this would be for stone bricks, right? Not stone bricks, tough bricks. Have you watched Squid Game Season 1 by any chance? No, I have not watched Squid Game. I have not watched Squid Game. I've heard about it. Not really my thing. I have watched a couple of Korean dramas in my time. I'm at my dad's birthday right now. I need help answering a question. Yeah, I haven't watched it. Sorry, buddy. Hey, Jin might be able to help you. Oh, crap. I'm polished. Gonna help somehow. Okay, there we go. So we got that. And then we've got the polished, which I'll put here. I have more dirt. No, I actually don't have more dirt. But we can go grab some more. Bed at 456 made with the man at the very end when he was dying. Yeah, that's definitely not a question I can answer. Okay, yeah, so this actually blocks the staircase. Okay, this allows us to use the staircase. But let's go ahead and put another stone brick here, and then that way it looks more complete there. So that's good. This is looking so good, guys. I'm so happy with how this is looking. Alright, but I will put a stone brick there, so it goes up. Alright, and then I can actually do away with this. Man, this looks good. Oh, this is looking good, guys. Like, it's not 100% what I had in mind for it, but because I'm not done yet. I'm not done with this part. This is a wall. It should be at least polished tough, right? It's not 100% there yet, but this is looking good so far. I'm so happy with it. Get rid of these. Oh yeah, this is not finished. So, oh yeah, and I need the incline to be good. So, it should go down. Well, 1 block here, 2 blocks here, 3, and 4. There. Give me the embarrassment of looking like a fake fan. That's so funny. I love D-Gen. Okay, there we go. So that incline works. I do need to kind of smooth this out a little bit. Alright, this, it should be a little smoother than this, I think. There we go. Gotta go now since I've been in the bathroom for like 15 minutes and they're probably gonna think I'm Googling it, which I kinda am, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Thank you, D-Gen. You're awesome. Glad we could answer your question for you. Okay, so that works like that. Now we gotta figure out, so now that the wall is actually done, W stream. Hey, thank you, D-Gen. You're awesome. Now that the wall is actually done, we gotta figure out a design for this. What I'm thinking is maybe I can actually go down here and make some curves down this way, right? Gotta figure out what that would entail. I gotta clear out my inventory. Let's take a short break from this and clear out the inventory, because this inventory looks like crap. Oh yeah, and then also this is stone and shouldn't be. So let's replace that with dirt to make it grass. This is the old path to the stairs. I wonder if I can just remove this dirt right here. See? Now it's smoother. And of course, this is a cobblestone path, which we can of course remove and replace with dirt, so that's all grassy. I'm just trying to make everything look nicer. It actually becomes a lot easier a lot nicer, more pleasant to build when you have this in mind that it's going to be a forever world. You know, it's a lot more fun to build because it's like you can just spend as much time as you want on it. Just, you know, eventually I'll get to it. Whatever it is, eventually I'll get to it. And you know, maybe I never will. Maybe. But I'll try. And that mindset, in the meantime, makes it just so much more enjoyable to build. And by the way, let's take a look at the view of this thing at night. With the skulk behind it. So freaking cool, right? And eventually, I do have to get to the roof as well. But that's a story for another day. Let's, know how I can spice this up. This is a very interesting looking design. What I'm gonna actually do is go home and I'm gonna grab a stone cutter because I have a spare one. I'm gonna grab a spare stone cutter just so I can do a little bit of work. You guys hear about how California is just burning to the ground? Gosh. Like, I know it could have been prevented, but I still really hate that that's happening. Like, can you imagine? Gosh, dude. Just having everything that you've known and loved just all burned to the ground. And it's just like, sure, we can pass around blame, and I think everybody kind of knows who's to blame. But in the end, I mean, you gotta have sympathy for the people that are losing their homes for it and didn't cause it, right? Like, because they're victims. I mean, I'm surprised since it's winter. I didn't know California is still that hot during winter. It's not about how hot it is. It's about, well, I mean, Southern California is like hot all the time. It's my understanding, but it's about how dry the air is, and water is managed very poorly. They have very little water, and it's managed very poorly. And also, forest fire prevention is dog crap. Forest fire prevention is absolutely awful there, and they're saying that the fire right now is 0% contained. The fire is completely burning out of control. They actually have fires like all over the place, because what happens is these fires go out of control, 90-mile-an-hour winds, and the embers just blow all the way across the land, and they start other fires, and those burn out of control. It's getting ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous what's going on. So my heart goes out to the people that are being affected by this. I feel so bad, and I wish there was something we could do at this point, but unfortunately it's just too late. And we just have to do damage control at this point, you know. We have to try and figure out how we can stop it now, because unfortunately the time for prevention is over. I'm quite ignorant about the U.S. in general, living/life-wise. Like for you experience hurricanes like every summer or so. So yeah, Florida doesn't really have four seasons like Korea does. I know Koreans love to brag about that. Florida doesn't really have four seasons. We have 2 seasons, dry season and wet season. And our wet season, rainy season, is basically in the summer. And it gets dry in the winter, but not dry like California, because we're still a peninsula. And we're a swamp at that, so we're still humid. Just not quite as we're talking about dry season is like 50% humidity. Okay. In the summer, it's like 100%, 99%. But so during the rainy season, we get a lot of little storms, a lot of just rainstorms, thunderstorms, everything like that. But toward the end of the rainy season, there are hurricanes that come through across the Atlantic, and some of them do hit Florida. We don't get hit every year by hurricanes. There are a lot of seasons that pass by hurricane seasons that we don't get any hurricanes, but they do happen. Oh, I was gonna get my stone cutter, because I have a general stone cutter here. I have too much stuff too. I do have to clear out some of my inventory, but this is why I have a little bit of lava over here, chilling. Consolidate that. A lot of extra torches here. I'm just gonna get rid of them. I'm just gonna get rid of those torches. We can always make more. We have plenty. Alright, and then let's actually consolidate this and get rid of those cobble deep slate, and then get rid of this cobblestone as well. I think we're good. Alright, so let's go back here, and then we've got the stone cutter. We can actually make stairs. I don't know what we're going to put behind the stairs, and that's the issue. We could, if we don't have anything to put behind the stairs, we could do, like, outward-facing stairs as the side. See, I like how this looks. This is, like, a nice, cool column. It almost has the aesthetic of, like, a clock tower, which is so cool. It's so cool. So freaking cool. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Got our stone cutter. Ambient sail. The song is Ambient Sail. Good song. Okay, you can't make stairs out of the chiseled tough bricks, but you can make stairs out of the regular tough bricks, and you can do it out of the polished tough as well. We probably should have gotten more tough, but let's make some stairs. Let's start with 4, because I don't know what I want to do with them. Hold on, I'll be right back. We are back, and we have some polished tough stairs. I forgot to turn the mic back on. That's okay. Gosh, Minecraft is even worse than Dark Souls for my watch time. Although the average view duration is pretty high, but still. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Cobble deep slate. So, a few different options here. We could do this. A few different options here. We could go with this and do that as a design, and then continue that across here. Or, and we could do this as like a line across, and I think that would actually probably be the route that we want to go. Alternatively, gotta make sure I catch these blocks. Alternatively, we could do this. But then we have to put something behind it. Okay, so we've got that. It's possible that we maybe put that like up above, and then we put something behind it, and then down on the lower part we just make the band around it. Although I kind of actually think I would like the opposite. I think I'd like the opposite. Let me actually add Freedom and Fault to my queue really quick. Just so you guys can, so you can have a little bit of variation here. Add to the queue. We're adding Freedom and Fault. So after this song, called Fade Away, will be Freedom and Fault. Live on Spotify. Oh, I have way too many. I didn't even see this. I'm so sorry. I have way too many questions about the US. Despite having international friends, never had an American friend in person. Crazy enough. So many questions about stereotypes, misconceptions, etc. Well, feel free to ask away, my friend. And answer everything. Alright. Yeah, I think I would actually like the opposite, where I actually have the band going all the way around, and then on the lower part I've got this frame where I can... Oh no, I lost it! Crap. Alright, where's my stone cutter? Let's make some more stairs. I think we're just gonna need all of them being turned into stairs. And we're gonna have to go all the way down there to get the stair. That's alright. Let's go. Do it. Actually, I don't think it dropped onto these leaves. Let's go up here and... Oh, it did! Oh, good. And you know what's really cool is even if we're on the leaves, we could just step right into the elevator here. It's pretty good. Cover this up too, and we need to get rid of this wall here, and that's a wall too. There we go. And I like how this is just flat, and of course we could do well to have one more polished tough for this, but who knows, maybe we could just line the bottom and the chiseled tough bricks, right? We just go over here. Because that, we'll only do this part just because I don't want to get too hung up on this, but see, there you go. And that actually looks like a really nice foundation. I think we're going to keep that. Of course, the sun's freaking going down. This day-night cycle is too fast. Yeah, so I want the band going around here. I guess my biggest curiosity are things surrounding politics and healthcare. Media / social media are always says medical debt is really bad. So personally, I have no medical debt. Then again, I'm a pretty healthy 29-year-old. So, oh, I wonder if I should actually do this. Do that one here, and then an upside down stair here. And then that way, when I place this, it turns over here. I do not have any medical debt. I have had some pretty big medical expenses before. I've got to say, American healthcare is screwed up. Now, what the solution is, many people disagree. Me being a libertarian, of course, you know, I am not in favor of free healthcare for everybody, but what we've got is certainly not it. We've got the worst of both worlds. So let me give you an example, okay? Because I a few years ago, this is Freedom in Full, by the way. 2021 September, I think it was. I had a kidney stone, right? And this was before I got health insurance. I got health insurance through my job in December, I think, of 2021. And that would have likely covered a lot of what I was doing, but I had a kidney stone, right? And I actually had to miss work. I had to leave work early, and I had to I went to this urgent care. So I actually don't have a primary care physician. I should, but I just don't. Your government invests / budgets more in healthcare than in Canada or most of Europe. So the whole insurance thing didn't make sense. Like, where does that money go? I know, seriously. Okay, it's ridiculous. So I went to this urgent care, and they didn't have the equipment to do the scans. So I had to go to this emergency care facility, and it's not the same as an emergency room. Like, you don't go there if you call 911. I don't know what the difference is. Honestly, I don't. But, let's see. I'm gonna have to get creative for this part. But, I went there and I did it. I had to get a scan done. I had to do some blood work, whatever. I had to pay a copay, all that. Expect you to say it's not too bad and it's over-exaggerated media. So, okay. You'll see. So, when I got the scan done, before they did it, so since I said I don't have any health insurance, so, it's self-pay. And when you say that you don't have health insurance and then it's self-pay, the bill actually gets a lot less expensive. Don't ask me why. There's some funny business going on with the money, but if there have been times where people are handed a bill and it's just like, oh, by the way, the bill is $30,000. I can't pay that. Oh, you don't have insurance? No problem. Just, we'll be right back. And they come back with a bill that's $3,000, and I'm like, how did you cut the price by 90%? But that's not my case, so. Self-pay. All right, so they can't do anything until you actually pay. They're not an emergency room. In the case of emergency rooms, they have to treat you regardless of your ability to pay. It's required by law. So, at this emergency care facility, you know what? I'm actually just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that one. I went in there and they said, okay, this is what we need to do. These are the scans that we recommend to make sure we know what's going on. And the cost is $900. $900. Now, at the time, not a problem. I save a lot of my money. I do not spend money. I am very good at managing my money. And so I had been working at that job for a little over a year. And I had the money in my account. Gosh, what a pity it would have been if I didn't. But I did. So I paid the $900 and I got a couple of scans. It's not tens of thousands like I thought, but it's still really expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive. But this is just for scans, okay? This is not for any kind of treatment. Okay? So I got those scans for the guy to tell me, the doctor, to tell me, yeah, you have a kidney stone. And if it were a little bit bigger, we'd probably try to, like, remove it with surgery or something like that. But here's a prescription for Flomax. And good luck. That was it. That was my $900 trip to the emergency care. And awful, absolutely awful. And I can't remember how much I don't think I actually had a copay. I think it was like, oh, we just see you and then you just pay for the treatment, because I didn't have insurance. Now let me contrast that with an experience I had like a year later when I had an ear infection. I had insurance, all right? And my insurance at my workplace is actually pretty good. I'm very happy about my work's insurance. But I had an ear infection. I knew I had an ear infection. It was really just a matter of them confirming it so they could give me some antibiotics. And I go in and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have an ear infection. Do whatever scans you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta... Like, do whatever kind of diagnostics you gotta do, but I'm pretty sure it's an ear infection. And that doctor's visit, it was an urgent care because I still don't have a primary care physician. Again, probably should, but I don't. And so they were like, oh yeah, no problem. They took a look. They were like, oh yeah, this is definitely an ear infection. They gave me a prescription for antibiotics. The doctor's visit in urgent care, covered by my insurance, it was $45. And still, my insurance covers this. If I have to go to urgent care right now, the copay is $45. And then, I need some more of these stairs. I'm gonna turn some of these into stairs. So, much, much better. And then the prescription was... I can't remember how much it was. It was probably something like $20 about, something like that. And it was the antibiotics that I needed, and it cured the ear infection, and I was fine. And so that was nothing. And the thing about it is, I save money every week. I'm able to actually put a lot of money in savings every week. And so when I had that ear infection, I got that ear infection, and that was like no problem, because I just took that crap out of savings, and it's just like, oh yeah, I was mostly replenished the next week. So yeah, that's my experience basically, and I did have to go. Oh yeah, I did. A few weeks ago, I think I actually had to go to the urgent care. Glad you're happy with your insurance now. I somewhat get it. It's similar in Canada with dentists, so expensive without insurance. Now, it's actually, most people in the United States don't have dental insurance. So it's like, go to the dentist in Korea. So most people in the United States don't have dental insurance, and dentistry work is a lot less expensive. It's like nothing compared to standard healthcare. You can get dental insurance, and I do have dental insurance. But dental insurance for me, it covers 2 free cleanings per year, and it covers some procedures that I just like don't need. And then basically anything that's not specifically covered in full, they'll basically pay half of the bill until they have given you $2,000 in a given year. So if you have to do something, and they cover part of root canals too. The maximum annual benefit is $2,000 a year. So if you have a root canal, and that's an example of an expensive procedure, then they will cover a good portion of that until you reach $2,000 in benefit. But yeah, it's just like dental work in the United States is really not that bad in my experience. It might be bad if you constantly have tooth problems, but you know, I just have dental insurance because it costs me like $1 a week. And seriously, the dental insurance costs me like $1 a week, and it's like 2 free cleanings per year. Might as well. You know what I mean? So, also, this is starting to look really good. I do like this notch that we're adding here, and I like... So if we actually add... If we go over here and add just a frame, like we were planning on doing... There's that, and then we just have to put something behind that. But I think that actually looks really nice. Sounds good, no complaint there. Yeah, yeah, the dental insurance is really not bad at all. And vision insurance is for some reason different as well. And I can't remember what my vision insurance is, but I do have it. It's cost me like 65 cents a week or something like that. It's crazy. And that's something, whereas I understand it, there's very minimal government interference with dental insurance and vision insurance, and because of that, it's so much cheaper. It's so much cheaper. Same, never used it though. Yeah, seriously, I actually, back when I was a kid, I did have to use my parents' dental insurance back when I used to wear glasses. But I got LASIK when I was in Korea, and hoping it lasts forever. Hoping that vision insurance lasts forever. Also, by the way, first of all, let me just ask a question. Is Igura here? I have to ask. I have to ask if Igura is here first, before I get into what I want to say. I don't think so. I think the answer is no. Because I wanted to tell Jen who Igura is. Alright. It feels so weird saying this. I probably would not say it if this were a really crowded stream, okay? But just so you know, Igura, it's not her real name, obviously. That's my ex-girlfriend. I'll laugh if she's just lurking without response. Yeah, I know, right? I don't think she is, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Say hello if you're lurking with no response. That's my ex-girlfriend. And, and I'm not trying to put her on blast or anything. I'm not trying to, like, get sued for defamation or anything. I already knew, mate. Okay, good. Glad you already knew. I'm not trying to get sued for defamation or anything like that. All I'm gonna say is she's married now. All right. So congratulations to Igura. I'm very happy for you. So you know. How did you know, by the way? I'm legit curious. Because that's changed from what her name used to be on YouTube. I don't exactly remember what it used to be, but I know it was not Igura. So I'm ending this stairway right here, this staircase right here. Mentioned it years ago while she was also on stream. Gotcha. I don't know what her name used to be, though. Either way, it's fine. let's see here. So we can do this here, and then just do this. And then that way we've got the staircase like that. But see, it looks weird like this. I wonder if maybe... You know what? If we use the chiseled stone bricks, we only get the underside of the texture, which I actually really like. I really like the underside of that texture. And plus, we could make this wall something else. I don't know. I don't know what to make this wall right now. We're gonna go with just the cobbled deep slate for now. But yeah, I think she may have been upset because it was like a year ago or more I blocked her. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to go into like really personal things, but it was a very like personal decision that was, believe it or not, completely not influenced by anyone else. It was a personal decision that I had decided to move on. And so I think that may have ruffled some feathers, as it were. But nevertheless, my decision is something I will stand by. I stand by the decision to move on. And so that is what I will do. And so if she wants to be a viewer, if she wants to participate in the stream and chat along, then I'm good. Then that's fine. But that era of my life is over. And it's in the past for a reason. It's all good, mate. It's life. We move on. No regrets, no grudge. Be happy. Exactly right. And I had to make that decision. I had to make that decision because, you know, eventually, when you really think about it, sometimes you realize that you're just holding on to stuff that you probably shouldn't be holding on to anymore. And so I had to decide to let go. And you know, it's crazy because I basically don't block people. I basically do not block people. Oh, that's bad. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me actually look at this really quick. So what if I do this? Let me actually... Oh yeah, you can't really like... Oh, what happened here? Hey, I got another subscriber. Welcome. But I basically don't block people, and so... Oh yeah, that doesn't really work, does it? I was gonna see if I could add notches and stuff, but I don't think I can. Oh, and how fitting that this song, I Forgive You, comes on. But, I mean, there's friends that I have internally said goodbye to, and I still don't block them because I view blocking as just like so harsh. It's so harsh on whoever, like, and they don't know it right away that you block them, but still, it feels too harsh, and I feel like the message that I want to put out is absolutely no ill will toward you, but we're just not friends anymore. And it's not because I don't like you, it's not because you don't like me, it's because we've drifted apart and that happens. So, for me to block somebody, it really takes a huge decision. And that's what happened. But I really, I'm glad you already knew about it. Makes it a lot easier to tell you. But, I don't know where that stair went. I think it may have... Oh, no, we got it. I have elementary school best guy friends I see once a decade. When we meet, we continue where we left off like normal. That's true. Sometimes you do have friends like that, and And I almost feel that way about Matthew, except that we meet more often, and especially because we work together. But, oh. What is going on here? What did I do here? I put those stairs wrong. Very incorrectly. That's okay. Oh, hold on. Did I pick that up? Okay, good. I picked that up, so I want to put this here and this here. There we go. Concentrate, Pinky. Concentrate. That's an old joke for my channel. Probably no one will remember. Tasty evolving. Alright, yeah. No, Matthew and I actually see each other fairly often. Every now and then, and he still lives right down the street from me. So, I just, hard to have friends who lived in the same place when we all went to international school. True. Great memories, cool to learn about new cultures, but hard to meet up. That is absolutely true. Yeah, jealous of you having friends living near you. So honestly, well, yeah, Dizzy dude, Matthew, he does live right down the street from me and has basically always lived right down the street from me. I met him when I was in 3rd grade, which is 21 years ago, and ever since then, at least, he has lived down the street. And he used to come over all the time. But, let's see. And now I work with him. He works 2nd shift, though, and I work 3rd shift, so I see him at the beginning of my shift, and that's it. Alright, so we actually made the perfect amount of stairs. The only problem is we actually have to come down here and make the frames, which we're almost done doing. We only need to make 3 more frames, maybe only 2. I don't know. But I also need to figure out what I want to put behind them. Do I put more glowstone? Do I put shroom lights, sea lantern? Sea lantern might be cool. I do work with him, yeah. I actually got him the job he has right now. He used to work at a different place, and he was working so hard getting all these certifications to try and make more and everything, and still making less than what I was making. Making less than what I was making, and making less than how much he could be making starting out where I was working. And so I was like, dude, let me get you this job. So I referred him, and he got the job, and he's been there ever since, and for good reason, because he's a great worker, great employee, and the work is just kind of perfect for him. It's kind of right up his alley. It's just something he naturally does very well, so many props to him. The only problem is, I'm at the same job, but I am not making enough money. I'm making more than him, of course, because I got promoted twice. I don't want to, like, brag. I promise that's not a flex. But he's not interested in getting promoted, so it's not like we're racing or anything. But I'm making more than him, but it's not enough. Like, for my current situation, it works. But the problem is, I don't want to be in my current situation forever. And for somebody like Matthew is okay in his current position for as long as it suits him. For as long as he can. And that's okay. But it doesn't suit me like it suits him. And so, I'm not paid enough also. Would be making 50% more in the States for the same job. Oh my gosh, dude. So my problem is, I have tried to look for another job. I actually, last year, I got my certification as a data analyst. And I was like, alright, maybe I can, like, land a like an entry-level data analyst role. No. No. I applied to, I don't know, hundreds of jobs? I don't know. No, nothing. That's me, man. Oh, are you a data analyst? If you're a data analyst, Maybe that's not what you meant. That's okay. But no, I got my certification as a data analyst, and it is not it because I couldn't find anything. Data in general, dude, you're awesome. I need help getting into that field. Of course, YouTube would be so much better for me, but data analyst is what I was trying to get into, and I got my certification at the beginning of July of last year. No, sorry, at the beginning of August of last year. Why else do you think I love Paradox games? True, that makes a lot of sense now. I mean, for me, I'm also really passionate about data. And it almost sounds like I'm trying to get a job interview or something. But I'm passionate about data. I love analyzing statistics and stuff, and that's why I saw that and I'm like, this could be good. But market is so freaking flooded with data analysts, and then also they've all got this. Oh, I almost fell. Whew. They've all got like this AI sorting thing, and it means that most of the time your application is not seen at all. They don't see your resume, they don't see your application, nobody cares. It's hard right now, harder with AI doing a lot of the work now also. True. And so because of that, I'm just like, this is impossible for me right now. It's literally just impossible for me to get into. But I need to make more money because I am like, okay, if I did not have the current living situation that I have, I'll be honest, because it's just you, one other person. I'll be honest, I have to live with my dad right now. I pay rent voluntarily, but it's not market rate because around me and in the surrounding cities, it's actually worse than what it is around me. But maybe not the same problem in US, but here we get a lot of applicants from overseas to like India, so competition is fierce, dude. That sucks. And it's like around me, rent is ridiculous. It is so high. Let me put it this way. I don't want to like give out exact numbers, but let's put it this way. Compared to what I was paying in Korea, an apartment in my small town is triple the rate of rent. Right? Now, my town, my city, has a population of approximately 50,000 people. I used to be living in a city with about 400,000 people, and the rent is triple. Now, no shame, man. Rent is stupid high right now. I would be living with parents too if I didn't have a wife with our double income. There you go. It's ridiculous. If I didn't live with my dad right now, I would literally have to find like 2 or maybe 3 roommates. And the rent is so high. And not only is the rent high, but they won't even consider you unless you're making at least triple the rent per month. And the reason why is they want to be able to raise the rent without complaints. And I don't jive with that. I don't like that. So, because of that, I'm stuck. I could technically, if I couldn't live with my dad, I could technically live with my mom, sure. If both of those options were exhausted, my options would be either find a couple of roommates or be homeless. Staying in Korea is fine since I stay with in-laws or relatives. There you go. But here in Canada, studio goes for like $2,100. Oh my gosh. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's like in my small town, it's like $1,200 for a studio. And then there's another option of like, oh, maybe you could just rent a room, right? You got houses with rooms for rent. yeah, they only accept women most of the time. So, I'm screwed. Occasionally, you'll see something where it's like a bunch of guys getting together and they're just like, we want another male roommate. But 1,200, oh my gosh, that sounds nice for me. Yeah. Come move where I am, man. Actually, don't, because then the rent will go up higher. And then you can't get a house, right? Because the mortgages are so freaking high. The real estate prices are ridiculous. So I don't know. It's like I'm just so clueless as to what to actually do. And you know, if I can get this YouTube thing working, if I can get my music going, if I can publish my book and actually get some sales going on it, that would be amazing. Houses are $1 million plus here. Yeah, they're definitely not $1 million plus, but like a small 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom house in the ghetto here is like $200,000-$300,000. And the house I'm living right now is 3 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, and it was like, gosh, I can't even remember how much it was. It was like less than $200,000 when my dad got it. That's pretty bad. Yeah, seriously. $200,000-$300,000 for that crap? I don't think so. So, yeah, things are so bad right now, and the economy is whack. My friends who are doctors are roommates. Oh, that's so bad, dude. You know it's bad when doctors have to become roommates. So I'm thinking about a block that could go behind those stairs. Amethyst could work. Although Canadian doctors make a lot less than American. Yeah, that's true, that's true. And now American doctors do make a ton, but they also have like hundreds of thousands of dollars in school debt, so they kind of have to. They kind of have to make a ton. Snow. Do we want snow? No. Oh, obsidian. Oh, crying obsidian would be really good, but it'd be super expensive. Because that would be 16 and we only have 20. Crying obsidian is so hard to get. You can't craft it. You have to mine it. We could just do regular obsidian. But yeah, the economy's so bad right now, and so me being a libertarian, I've got the solution. Alright. Still have no idea what's going on, but the stream has been so zen. Thank you. Look, that was my goal. I'm just trying to make a cool, chill stream. I could do Skulk again. Maybe I ought to do that. Let's just get 16 and we'll replace it with that. We'll do Skulk. And that way we can have that nice galaxy look. But, no. I am certain that if the United States switches to the gold standard, which is back to the gold standard, that let's forget about having the world's reserve currency. Let's forget about it. I don't want to have the world's reserve currency. I don't want to be the world police. I don't want to be the world's parent. I want to be the United States and this is Jen Jen's dog. And why do I hear illagers? Maybe they're up above. If we return to the gold standard and our money actually means something, I mean, if you, I don't know if you've seen this chart. There's a chart that goes around every so often. And, it compares productivity compared to real wages. You are inside my house. I'm so offended by this. Is there another one? Are you, like, fully inside my house? Where are you? So, it compares, the chart that I'm talking about, it compares productivity compared to real wages, adjusted for inflation. And the chart starts in, like, 1948 or something. I don't remember exactly. And then it ends at today. Or like 2023, something like that. Oh, there you are. And you can actually see, as it compares the two, that productivity and real wages before 1971 followed a very similar path. They actually were mostly the same, just following on track. Productivity went up 50%, real wages went up 50%. 1971, productivity continued on its path and continued to go up. Real wages stayed the same. Basically stayed the same until today, and it's been 50-some years, 53 years. No comment. I think I need to research more, but I tend not to tie myself with any particular political beliefs / brackets. Smart, my friend. I am a little L libertarian, and I sometimes align myself with the big L libertarians. That's pretty vague enough to describe. If you want to get more specific, I would say I'm probably just a minarchist. Pretty close to a minarchist, but either way. Real wages stayed the same, basically, from 1971 until today. Productivity continued to go up. Now, the question is why? Why did it do that? 1971 was the year the United States got off the gold standard. I'm pretty sure it's 1971. It may have been slightly before, and then it took some time to catch up. But yeah, we got off the gold standard because we wanted to be the world's reserve currency, and you can't do both. You can't have the world's reserve currency and the gold standard. It just doesn't work because you have countries all over the world, and they have US dollars, and they want to exchange it for gold, and you don't have all the gold, so you can't do that. So if you want to be the world's reserve currency, you can't have any kind of backing. Centrist, I guess. More socially right due to being Christian. There you go. I have my own gripes with Christians. That's a whole other story. I do too, honestly. We don't have to get into that, but economically slightly right, yeah. I am pretty far on the side of competition versus cooperation when it comes to economics. On the up-down scale, I'm pretty far on the side of libertarian compared to authoritarian. Gosh, I think we just have to bridge over there. And there's no window over on this side, so we only had to do 3. So we didn't even need 16, we only need 12. But there we go. So now we have the skulk block. And then... Now, I am not done by any means with this area. Oh, you know what? I could actually make more skulk block. That would actually be so cool if we could actually tie this in with the walkway. Let's try that, because we can get it back later if we want to, but... Alright, let's do this. Break that one. And then... Oh, we just... Wait. Oh. Crap. Whoops. So that would have to go up like this. But then that would have to be skulk, and this can't be skulk. So I guess actually this is proper to do this. Oh, that's not the right block. Only real belief I follow is that of a realist / world is zero sum. Gosh. So, this is a really complicated concept that I don't fully understand, and I won't claim to. But, my belief is not that the world is zero sum. I think that it is possible to create value in an economic system. And now you can have subsystems within that system that are zero sum. I do believe that. But, oh, hold on, I have a stone cutter. I need a deep slate tile block right here. However, I don't believe that it's all zero-sum. For example, government money compared to taxpayer money. That's zero-sum. You cannot create value in that system. The only money that the government gets, they can print more, but then it takes more value away from all existing dollars, and they can tax you, which takes dollars out of your hands and puts it in their hands. But the reason why it is, in my belief, the reason why it is possible to create value in an economic system, a broad economic system, is you can create things that are worth more than the sum of their parts. For example, let's say some wood, and you refine the wood and you make a birdhouse. That birdhouse is worth more than the plank of wood that you used to make it. I do consider myself as a pessimist in a way, but optimists make my day, since they try to make the world a better place. There you go. Yes, I see hope in a sense. I also have a saying, personally, in my own life, that anyone that says they are an optimist is actually a realist, and anyone that says they are a realist is actually a pessimist. As a general rule, of course there's exceptions. That's why when you said realist, I was like, he's probably more of a pessimist. But, so, that's the basic version of it, is just that you can create value in a broad economic system just because you can make things that are worth more than the sum of their parts. This webcam, for example, this computer, the individual, like the little pieces of metals and stuff, worth a lot less on their own than, I get what you mean with that example. I would argue differently, but we can go really in depth regarding that. Yeah. And definitely, like I said, it's not something that I will claim to fully understand or even mostly understand. It is at this stage more of a belief than an understanding. But I would consider myself definitely, I think that fits in with the libertarian ideology, honestly, because I think a lot of authoritarian leaning ideologies, they basically say, well, like, the only way that people can come up in the world is if we take from people that have a lot. In short, effort, resource, and especially time are all finite. That is true. But like I said, it's like with the example with the birdhouse, and I'm not saying you're wrong. This is just the way that I'm understanding it. With the birdhouse example, it's like, yeah, sure, your effort is limited, your time is limited, the resource is limited, but the way that you've chosen to spend that effort could have gone differently. You could have put the wood into a wood chipper and done nothing with it. Now nobody can do much with it. You can use sawdust, but you know what I mean. You could just get rid of the resource and not use it for anything, but you have chosen to instead make it worth more than that base resource. And because of that, you have created value within the system rather than erasing value from the system. Or you could just leave it alone and leave the value alone. But hard to say. Different perspectives. I don't claim I have the answer. Gotta talk with more people to evolve my perspective over a long time. And I agree with you. I am doing the same. Yeah, it's tough to say. It's tough to really form a really in-depth understanding of it, because we're talking about very, very big systems that encompass billions of people, and in that you've got, is it a fully closed economic system? Are we talking about free trade? Are we talking about protectionism? And if that's the case, then is it possible to create value in a system that is completely closed off? Or is it possible to create value in a system that is totally free trade? Or protectionist? You know, is it possible for a foreign country to make value when you have some barrier to entry into a market? And that's the protectionism that America is probably going in the direction of, which I gotta say, I'm also kind of evolving my perspective. As far as foreign policy goes, I am sort of leaning in a protectionist direction, which I can't believe. I mean, it's crazy because if 22-year-old me heard that, he would just die immediately. But I am kind of leaning less in a free trade direction and more of a protectionist direction. Not fully all the way there, but you know, a little bit. You know, it's a very complicated subject, so it's tough to really say. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can clear out my inventory some. Let's see here. So we've got polished tough stairs I will put here. And that would be for slabs. Different circumstances require different solutions / implementation. No one solution. I actually fully agree with that. And like I said, 22-year-old me would just be so upset. But but I think, and this is gonna sound Gen Z, if you can't look back on yourself and cringe, then it's because you are cringe. It's because you are the cringe. You are cringe-worthy. So I think we should always be able to look back on our past opinions and past selves and cringe at what we did, because we are always changing and always growing. Look at myself all the time and cringe. Yeah, same here, my friends, same here. Seriously, I'm always looking back at the past and what I used to do, things I used to say, being like, man, that sucks. Promise you, even 5 years from now, I will cringe at this me. I'm sure I will too, my friend. I'm sure I will too. But with that, I am getting very tired. I have streamed for nearly 3 hours. This game, I am not going to stream Minecraft again. Not for the foreseeable future. I am probably just going to go to Victoria 3 for a while. But I gotta find something that works, because my watch time is bleeding. Alright, I'm gonna be real honest. I'm looking at YouTube Studio right now, and my watch time in the past 28 days is at 354 hours. That is technically higher than what we need to be at, which is 334, but it has been decreasing. For comparison, before the Christmas break, when I was streaming Victoria 3, my watch time was at like 500. We need to up those numbers, so I'm gonna try to stream some Victoria 3, try to get back at it. And I'm gonna try to get some popular games going. We will see. I have no idea what else I can do beyond Victoria 3. Oh, I didn't even see this painting had been changed. But let's just go back, just for the last minute or so. Let's go back and admire our work of this stream, because we did a lot in this stream. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. And also, I'll use this time that we're walking back to mention again, just to flesh out what I was talking about before. My book Midnight Sea, currently about 90, I wish, 20,000 words. All right. Oh, look at the view from behind, or from far away. It's so cool looking. And you can see the little starry view behind there too. I am loving how that looks with the little dimple in there too. So cool. So yes, we've got Midnight Sea. That is at 20,000 words. It's at like 120 some pages. The Foreigner. I really hope to have that out next month. I just have to make sure the ebook formatting is good, get a couple of 1 or 2 ISBNs, possibly 2. It's gonna cost like $160 for those ISBNs. And then I've got to get the trailer going so I can make some hype. I am super excited, guys. And then also 3 more instrumentals being worked on. I am hoping that I can have this album out before July 12th. July 12th is the date, my friends. July 12th is the day that I get to reveal the identity of my editor. But the next 3 instrumentals we are working on are The Letter, Hada, and Heart of a Warrior reimagined. After that, the only ones left will be a very long one called I Do Adore, a very long one called Home. That will be fun. Yeah, it truly will. I am so excited, guys. And then finally one called Innocent Love, which I'm still working on the idea for it. It's going to be pop rock, ideally. But yeah, so we've got that going on. If we ever decide to stream Minecraft again, we'll probably flesh this out a little more, work on another project. We'll see. It all depends on what you guys want to see. And if this stream gets a ton of viewers after the fact, maybe I will. Maybe I will do it again. But until tomorrow, guys, tomorrow, 9 p.m., more Victoria 3. I'll figure out what to play. It'll be fun. I hope you guys have a great night. Jen, thank you so much for joining. This has been such a fun stream. And I hope to see you tomorrow. You are awesome, my friend. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you the next time when you need to relax.